Alright, so current mine is at 304 is my cap. So there's been an unsubstantiated rumor that piety may or may not affect your fairy's healing ability in Final Fantasy. So what we're going to do is do two runs, one with my mind maxed out and no piety bonuses with materia in my gear. My piety is currently sitting at 188. We're going to see which works better for the fairy's healing ability, whether it be mind or piety. Let's have some fun with this. Currently tanking for us is Lars. He's going to help me with this experiment and see how it goes. Now already I'm noticing a bit of a difference in my fairy's healing capabilities off the bat. I've done this run several times with my fairy, and she's never had much trouble keeping the tank alive in the first trash mob. So I'm already seeing the difference in the mind switch over. Now, on theory, I should not have to heal the tank as much as I have did on the first pull. My fairy should be able to handle pretty much whatever to a point that is thrown at her. Yeah,
I think his brain went for another growth spurt too.
Donald?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't even want to look anymore.
My hope is to see if this rumor can be proven true by doing these two particular test runs. We'll find out pretty quick here. For this dungeon, I will be casting. It is called Adamantium, I do believe. That's just gonna basically give the tank an extra buff. Or I'll be casting Succor on everyone in the party to give them an additional shielding, but I'm not using it for healing purposes. Everyone does know we are currently synced to this dungeon, including all our gear has been synced. I'm already seeing a bit of a different show too. You ready, Lars? I'm going to cast a quick healing spell on him that I usually do in a particular fight and cast Succor to kind of protect the DPS a little bit.
Are you done with your cup? Someone takes like a 15 minutes.
Alright, there, the tank was below half health. Which I have noticed a difference already in some areas without having the piety bonus. But it'll be best to tell on the next run when I put the piety bacteria back into my armor. Lars, you noticing a difference at all on your end? I'm noticing I'm having to heal you more already. Mm-hmm. Seems like it. We'll know for certain after our next run, but I got a feeling because the first pull we did, he got hit pretty hard, and my fairy kind of had a heart attack trying to keep him alive, and I had to heal him. Whereas when I had the piety in, I have had to worry. I spent most of my time running DPS rotations with my DOTs. In this particular boss, I do not have to cast any armor protection abilities, since his attacks really don't hurt us as long as we're in the Crystal Veil. Just notice there I did level up, however it does not matter because I am synced. This would be a good test in this area. We gotta do a run of the potty materia in this same dungeon. Um, right, we're trying to. We're gonna see if this rumor is true. If piety benefits the fairy, I'm already seeing that piety definitely plays a part, but I can't be for certain until we do the piety run. Mm-hmm. Man, come on, fairy, come on. Shit. Yep, I saw that. I was wondering about that one. You saw there a tank went down. That was definitely not supposed to happen. Um, it seems like the fairy's definitely struggling in this particular area, whereas prior she wasn't having as many troubles. I'm looking forward to see that. Where did you go? Oh, there you are. I don't know where the fuck I'm going. All right. So that particular hold up, Lars. I'm gonna put protect back on you. In that particular situation, the fairy definitely struggled a lot more than I thought she would. So far, Lars, compared to the last run, what do you think so far? We'll find out pretty quick. Alright. Come on, little fairy. Let's have some fun. Oh my lord. You see here, I'm actually... So you see here, I'm healing my fairy, helping my fairy heal the tank, the best of my abilities. The healing spells that Skull aren't overly powerful. It's why your fairy does a major role of healing. Her abilities are much more effective than my own. .286 Embrace. I take it Soul Eater is your HP regain, I take it, Lars? Is Soul Eater your HP regain? Alright. What I'll do, Shao, is once these vids are done, I'll link them to our Discord. Like I mentioned, I use Sakor not for the healing aspect, but for the shielding purposes for the party. This is technically what I cast before any major boss fight. That way I can just focus on DPSing, let my fairy do whatever the hell she wants to do in regards to healing. Kind of comical. He has all his little buddies that they're throwing rocks down because they're too chicken shit to get their ass down here and fight. Bunch of pussies. Hard mode for this. That would be pretty legit, actually. In this situation, I'm going to kind of give my fairy hand because I'm really not trusting her as much as I was before this test run. So I'm going to jump in and give her a hand.
Do they just not bother recruiting the boss on the second one in Grave Route anymore? Or, yeah, it's the second one. The one with the Inferno Drake. I thought you were supposed to put that one to sleep in the ag change.
And just so everyone knows, I do the same rotation, same maneuvers. It's part of my rotation.
But they kept attacking it, so I was like, I guess, whatever, I'm not gonna bother with it then. Whatever.
Hey, so
Mm-hmm.
our voices also being recorded as part of the live stream.
Yeah, they are.
Oh shoot, sorry.
Oh, you're fine. That
Do I have
doesn't.
to leave the party?
No. You're fine. Don't worry about it.
I'm pretty sure the Reddit community are more concerned about you calling the boss a pussy.
Whatever. If this proves a rumor to be true, then that's just be part of the video. What are they gonna do? Because as I've noticed already, in this room before the final boss, we ate the floor pretty bad, and my fairy was having a friggin' heart attack the whole damn time, and that's something I noticed that's different too, where she's just. But as well as the fairy has a very strong, like I said, much faster cast rates for heals than I do, and she couldn't keep pace as well as she could. Um, that's something I noticed already. Is she's having trouble trying to keep up. I'm really looking forward to the next run after this to see how she does. All right. Well, you're fine. I have no issue with people talking in my recordings. This is just kind of a big science experiment to see if this rumor is true or not. Desmond Darkhold. Well, it's our first run. This is the run of no piety bonuses. I'm capped out at mind. My mind is completely capped. And so far, I'm seeing some differences. Now, I can't solidify them until we do a piety run, which is next, where I put my piety. And then I'm going to link.
Limits with the abstract psych consciousness. So currently he's a scholar, and as a scholar they have a pet, and it's a fairy. Fairies heal alongside the scholar. Itemization of the fairy currently it's believed that your fairy takes a snapshot of the year when you summon it, and that its heals are dependent on your stats. One of those stats we're currently experimenting with is
Now, in that pool there, I really had to help my fairy out. She kind of struggled. That's kind of a normal pool because either way you're going to pull them together. It's kind of unavoidable sometimes. We're going to do the same maneuvers, the same pulls with a bit more caution the next run. And we're going to see which is more beneficial to this. I don't know where the hell she went, my little fairy.
In order for a proper control, though, wouldn't you need to be pulling the same size as poles?
That's what we're going to be doing.
Have the same tank. Mars is their tank, so he can control the pull, and he'll be able to control the damage input as well, because he'll have control over his cooldowns. And Mars is superior to Mayhem.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I wouldn't fucking doubt it. I really wouldn't doubt it, to be honest. Now, this fairy reminds me of the fairy of Zelda. I don't remember her name, but that's what, every time I see that fairy, that's what I think of. That little fairy from Zelda Arcane Time. Navi. I chose to forget her name because she annoyed the crap out of me.
Did you bring a fly swatter with you every time you played Link?
I tried the Ditcher, which never works.
And how did that turn out?
Not well. If I could name my fairy in this game, I would name her Navi. Just as dedication to that annoying ass little fairy from Zelda. It is, because I have hay, and I have macros for Pacific Dungeons to help you remember mechanics. You know, just little things to entertain myself. You know. Come on, fairy. And you see here, I'm trying to avoid healing anyone in this particular fight. And she's not really doing as strong as I was hoping she would. Kind of worries me. I've got the heal of Samurai. I don't trust the fairy to do it. Not that low. Oh, fuck. Right, that concludes this run with the mine attribute at cap, as well as me being synced to this dungeon with Lars as a tank. What we're going to do is run again with piety all put in, as much as I can put in for the next run. I'm going to put the piety material I took out back in, and we're going to see how this goes. I'm hoping to see a difference.